Welcome to another edition of Rust Rants. I'm John Rust, and I come on and go off about, well, whatever's honking me off today. So, we have done more than 170 episodes of Rust Rants, and in that time, I have covered issues and instances that give a whole new meaning to the word ridiculous, like the woman who threatened to blow up a nuclear reactor if the University of Football team did not win, or Chelsea Handler thinking the moon and the sun were the same thing, or Brittany Griner being named the Arizonan of the Year for getting arrested in Russia. But what I have today, it blows all of that out of the water. I mean, blows them out of the water and sends them into space, so far out into space that they can wave to the crew of Babylon 5. So ridiculous, I'm afraid to facepalm myself because my head would explode into 100,000 little pieces. So, what is it that is beyond ridiculous that I'm going to talk about? Well, I'll tell you after this word from our sponsor, H2O Health and Water Solutions. Does your toilet have rings that always need cleaning? Do you have hard water spots on your shower doors? Calcium buildup on your faucets? Just imagine what all of that is doing to the inside of your washing machine, dishwasher, refrigerator, your hot water heater. What about the pipes inside of your body? Buy a filter or be a filter. You can have clean, mineral-rich water without the buildup of unwanted toxins in your body and throughout your whole home. Call Vicki Johnston today at H2O Health and Water Solutions at 928-899-7504, or you can stop in and see her at the Prescott Gateway Mall. So, we all know that Major League Baseball is going to outrageous lengths to speed up the game, but their latest idea, it doesn't only take the cake. It takes the cake, it takes the pie, it takes the ice cream sundae, it takes the Italian ice, and it takes an entire Easter basket of Reese's Peanut Butter Cup eggs. This comes from SB Nation. MLB came out with new guidelines concerning pitch clock rules, and those guidelines included this passage. I can't believe what I'm about to read here. Quote, "New standards will be enforced for bat boys and bat girls whose ability to quickly retrieve equipment will help efforts to speed up the game. The league will evaluate the performances of bat boys and bat girls and could ask teams to replace them if their performance is considered substandard." End quote. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to respond. You know what? I'm going to have to hand off my response to the academic decathlon guy from Billy Madison. Take it away, man.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
So, Major League Baseball is seriously going to recommend firing bat boys and bat girls for being too slow? It's like, when do you ever see bat boys and bat girls just kind of mosey on up to the bat and then pick it up and then mosey on back to the dugout? I mean, what is MLB going to do now? What, are they going to have the bat boys and bat girls run a 40-meter dash? Time it, and it's like, oh, well, if you don't make the right time, well, guess what? You don't got a job. How stupid can you be to come up with something like this? I mean, a donkey that's been sniffing glue and had a bucket full of rocks fall on its head has more sense than whoever came up with this idiotic rule. You know, being a bat boy, being a bat girl, that is a huge thrill for these kids. They get to be in the dugout with big league players. They get to be able to run out onto a major league field in front of tens of thousands of people. Yep. And now Major League Baseball wants to take that experience away from them because they might be a little bit slow. Okay, first of all, tell me, in the entire history of baseball, when has a bat boy or bat girl ever slowed down the pace of play? I could say this is idiotic, but you know what? That word doesn't even cover it. I mean, if MLB wants to improve relations with fans, you know, this isn't the way to do it. MLB, just say no to this. Also, there are some minor league teams out there that use dogs to fetch bats. In fact, the team in my hometown, the Trenton Thunder, they've been doing that for years. So are they going to expand this now where, like, if the dog is too slow, they're going to send him to the pound? You know what? I'm done with this episode. I'm done talking about. I have to end this right now before I lose any more IQ points. All right, folks. That's going to do it for this edition of Rust Rants. Be sure to like, share, follow, and subscribe across all of KYCA's social media: Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, Instagram, Twitter. Check us out on kyca.info. Be sure to smash the like button, leave a comment. Oh boy, I'd love to hear your comments on this video. Till next time, I'm John Rust. I'll see you soon.